Okay, away we go, 1957, the Quarrymen, and just look at the wonderful hairstyle, the teddy boy cut, and the glasses, which Buddy Holly used to wear, so I didn't mind wearing them, because I looked like Buddy, and it was great, and that was the stars of it, Okay, 1960, the leather. We've got the leather jackets. The teddy boy hair is still there, but we've got the leather jackets because it's Silver Beatles time. I'd met Paul by then, and we got our first group, after the Quarrymen. And this is where we played the Cavern, 1961 we were at the Cavern, and we got the hairstyle, the Beatle hairstyle. It was the start of it. Jürgen Vollmer, he did it for us. We went to Paris, he combed it forward and it looked good. And we kept it like that, 1963, okay. And there's the Beatle Suit. We'd conquered England, and now we just needed to take on the world, America, America was the next thing, we just needed to go there and prove ourselves, and there's me, I just look, the way I was, it's just, and I always used to do that for some reason, I don't know why, Okay. 1964, okay, the black polo necks, Beatles for sale, I've got the Ray-Bans on, which is obviously a Bob Dylan influence, because I was really into Bob, well, we were all into Bob Dylan by then, he was just major, and he wore those glasses, so, I just took them from him, okay. Alright, 1965, Shea Stadium, right? And there's the jacket, there's the Shea jacket with the badge, the sheriff badge, Wells and Fargo, and it's so wonderful. And it was a big concert, the biggest concert ever at that time. Okay, 1966, right? And there you can see the glasses. That was the first time, we went to America and I said we were bigger than Jesus. And I got into a lot of trouble for it, but that was the first time I'd wore those round glasses, and I loved them, And they just took over, and I kept wearing them for all those years, and those were a pair of sorts of reddy orange, and they were wonderful. Okay, 1967, right? Okay, Sergeant Pepper, the moustache, right? The talisman necklace, as you can see, which I loved, and I still do. And it's wonderful. And that was just a great year, and that year just seemed to go on, and we did Sergeant Pepper, Strawberry Fields, Magical Mystery Tour, as well, at the end of the year, and it was just a fab year, but it did seem to go on forever, and just a little in-joke, the Walrus was Paul, or was it me, well that is, me, in a walrus mask, okay, 68, okay, so the hair's long, I've got on a Granddad Shirt, you see, which is, it's got no collar, it's just, it's a Granddad Shirt, right, with a waistcoat, and it was a scruffy look, but we were all scruffy. We were all scruffy by then, and it was just a case of letting your hair down, doing your own thing, which we did. Okay, so 1969, right, I've grown a beard, and there I am in my pyjamas, because we were in bed for peace, Yoko and I. Which is what we did, we stayed in bed for a week, in Amsterdam and Montreal, and we got the word out, which was peace, grow your hair for peace, which we did, and it was long, the beard was long, the hair was long, and it was, it was just a carefree time, Okay, Yoko said, let's have our hair cut off, so we did, and look at the state of that, I look like Charles Hawtrey from the Carry On films. I just don't think it was a good look, but she wanted it, so I had to go along with it. And there it is, I just hope the next year's a bit better. Okay, here we go, 1971, Imagine, which is wonderful, and a great song, and I'm proud of it, and there I am, with the round glasses again, which are blue. Okay, but yeah, that was in 1971, we were back on track, okay? And going to America, we decided to move to America, which is where this comes in, the army shirt, which I got from a little shop in Greenwich Village, and I wore it for a year or so, and there's the coin necklace as well, which I also wore, I wore it at Madison Square Gardens, for the one-to-one concert, which was wonderful, and it was just one of the highlights of my career, Okay, and it was a wonderful time, and me and Yoko were very happy, Okay, here we go, 1973, the famous New York City t-shirt, right? which was popular then, and is even more popular now, which is wonderful. 1975, this is when I turned McCartney away from the Dakota. He just turned up, and I said, I don't want to see, I've had a busy day with the baby, go away, It's not 1957 anymore, He wasn't happy. Okay, 1979, this was me in 1979. Okay, which was, again a beard, and I just, I wanted to be unrecognised, so I just grew the beard, and there's a schoolboy, or Mayfair glasses as they're called, dark tinted Mayfair glasses. There's the clear Mayfair glasses, with the school tie, the Quarrymen school tie, and that was the look I had in 1980, which was cool, where it was at, and, I loved it, and that was all, and it was just fab, and that was me through the years, and I hope you enjoyed it. Yap, yap. Okay. Hail, hail, rock and roll.